Testing, testing, testing. Okay, looks like we are live. Oh, no, 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 pretinha. No. Later. Okay. Yes, we are live. Today I'll be doing some grinding chat, but also testing some new squads and the new formation. I am not entirely sure about the new formation yet. I did some tests and I don't know. It seems like this formation is kind of crazy, but on the same time, it doesn't make sense. The calculations don't make sense. Hey Capivara, Eikai tested the formation and said that it was 50% damage reduction, but I will show you all that it may not be just 50%, it may be better, maybe worse, I don't know. Hello Capi, how are you doing? Michael Theron says, hey Cher, guess what? I got all the units from the both banners, you are happy? That's crazy. Congratulations. Ashes from Down is also here. Welcome, my friend. While we are still getting people to join, I will be doing some Remembrance fight. I want to do the S's Word fight. I was even training units for that. If there's anyone from the JP version here on the chat, please tell me about this new formation. I did many runs, like I was testing it for more than 1 hour, and I got inconclusive tests. Really inconclusive. Because I'll have to explain later. Pretinha, no. Peter, you had the whole day. Now you want to come. Hello, Emerald Mara. Welcome. That's some good status, Rock. She just jumped it yet again. Yeah, she is lovable, but... And she has a... kind of a sign of a bite. I think that Popoquinho bited her. Okay, you're gonna stay here. Okay, at least you didn't try to clean right now. It's okay. Stay here. Let's play some people training again. So the tests that I was running kind of shows a very strange value for resistance. It may be 45%. It may actually be 45%. I will have to show you guys why I think it's 45%. This buffs from this formation can probably be solved if we look into a very specific character. Let me see. I can show you all. There's no information on the JP resources I use it. He removed the chat for a while. This type of resistance is new. Not exactly new. There's a character that decreases damage taken from specific elements, and that character could be... Let's go. We'll find. Tadia. Cat went to be a part of the stream, yes. And congratulations, Megatron, for having all the characters off the banner. That's good. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. That's exactly what happens. Reduces elemental guard, it says. Oh, I have to get my coffee. I was eating up some stuff. Look, this is the type of passive that exists in the game that is related to reducing damage from elemental guard. You have to check if the game says elemental guard as well, but I'll have to open Taria on the same time. I'm back. So, is there any other character that has this type of passive in the game? Elemental Guard. The game doesn't even say higher than a 35. He's back again. Pretinha. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I love you too. Liz has Elemental Guard? I know you don't like Arbitrary, but I wanted him to just complete the collection on styles. But Sif and Hawkran are amazing. And Gray's good as well. I have to test Gray. I'll be testing him. I didn't train the skills of my Barbara yet, but I don't think she needs to train the skills anyway. She barely does any damage. I would test her on the Remembrance battle. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! She always scratches me when she does this. But that's back to the old days of Pretinha, right? Many strings she did this in the past. Many strings. So I was saying that I found a scratch in her belly. It's probably a bite. She fought with one of the other two cats. And they hurt themselves. Man. Why can't they just be nice to each other, right? People are not nice to each other as well, so I understand. You don't get along with everyone. You haven't tested Ray? I haven't. You vote for Gun Red? Welcome, dog. I can do Gun Red. I did stage 3. Stage 2, I guess, even. So I was talking about stuff here, Doug. You are the scientist. You will probably help me out. It doesn't seem like it's a 50% damage reduction when using the new formation. It seems to be 45%, Doug. All of my math leads to 45. Akai tested, and he said that it is probably 50%. But the JP resources doesn't say how much it decreases damage. So I was looking on Taria because she has a type of passive that is related to giving Elemental Guard. But we also have to check what the game says in global for Taria. Cats like to fight with each other. Maybe they were playing around with each other and then I doubt she was playing around. She hates the other cat. She sometimes get along with the other, but she hates the new cat. The trying information, it didn't seem that impressive. I'll show you that is impressive, but it may take some stuff. Elemental Guard slash Elemental Guard Heat large. Okay. Now I will open the game again. And I'll check the formation information. Elemental Shutter. Elemental Defense. When hit by an attack which has heat damage, reduces damage taken by extreme effect. That's why I was arguing with Akai, because extreme in global, it's 40%. Super extreme is 50%. And it is strange to have such strange numbers. But then there is this thing. I will show you why I don't know this number is so strange. I will be fighting the Water Dragon, because the Water Dragon has... I'll have to use the Rising Phoenix EX for Nation, because this one has slots with 25% will and 50% will, right? 50% will, 50% will. And Elemental Guard also has 50% will for slots 1 and 2, so we have to pay attention to the characters that are on slot number 1 and 2. And in this case, they are Genie, Place, or Peanut. Hector seems to have very low will. Genie and Arpina are the characters that will be having our attention on. Mario Hardy, welcome, friend. How are you doing? You're doing fine. So versus this enemy. Oops, we are on the wrong place. We have to go to the Water Dragon fight. J-Prac has emojis. Rock. This is the rock that made Doug look like a simp. Doug said that this rock here is worth the whole anniversary, he said. That's a new side of Doug I didn't know. He said, at least we got that rock. She's worth the whole anniversary. I was like, what? Is this really Doug? Okay, so this Rising Phoenix EX, pay attention to Arpina and Genie, right? Let's go. I think I said it was a real anniversary celebration, some sort. You said. I'm just overreacting, of course, because it's fun. It's funny that some of the attacks of the Water Dragon has very low priority. I'm using release date units. I mean, how much can anniversary be worth anyway? A cake? Is it worth a cake? Doug is trying to backtrack. Yeah. Look, I took like 4.6 to 4.8 thousand damage. I'm gonna type this out. Which character should we give a look? Genie. It's better if we just look on one character and not plenty. I think Genie took like 4.8, almost 4.8. 4.9. No. That's damage variation. There is a 9% damage variation in this game. Actually 10% if you consider that 0 is still a value. Okay, thanks, Unfair Bandicoot. I typed that out. Yeah. We have to record a rainstorm. Ah! The rainstorm skill and also the other one that I forgot the name. Doing okay. I went to the doctor today because I was having pain in your back. They said I could possibly have a hernia, so I get back to an ultrasound in a few weeks. Oh my gosh, man. Sorry to hear that. I need to go to the doc as well. My docs that I have to revisit, and also my left ear. I said so many weeks ago that I was having a strange vibrating stuff. That it was more like when you enter a beach or when you are flying on an airplane. It's getting worse now. Since yesterday, it's really bugging me. I can't sleep if I sleep on this left side. So I have to go to the doc to check this out. Sometimes it's not what they are saying, Mario. They are just saying that to at least, well, they warned you. So hopefully it's nothing serious. Love Rock Bouquet got all of her past styles. A friend of mine said that sometimes it was bacteria. He had that type of thing, not exactly like I'm having, but he had bacteria, and they did a cleaning. He dropped some medicine and it was fixed. And faster than you think, like 2 days he was good. He said, why are you... okay, 5882, Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust. It's super important that we record Diamond Dust damage. Can be bacteria, yeah. I think so. And today even started happening on the right side, but very slowly, like it was in the start. A little water can also infect here? Really? I wanted to release a video about this formation before we went to a live stream, but I could just not really define the values. I don't want to make a video where I'm talking wrong stuff. Sometimes I already do that. I want to avoid. It's funny that it seems like some attacks just have similar power because it's always around 5,000 damage. It looks like there's a cap as well. I don't know. 4,613 seems to have happened with Genie and not happened with Arpina. We don't have the exact same status. There's probably a ceiling on resistance. Let's Strange. I want to see more of Diamond Dust. Let's record at least 3 Diamond Dusts. Shortest volley was 4,600 and highest was 4,900. This time we got 5,000. That was the highest. I feel like we're okay now. The lowest was 4,600, the highest was 5,000. We probably have the biggest difference between those two now. I just need to see more Diamond Dust, but it doesn't seem like he uses Diamond Dust too much. I use it now. 5,700. Would be nice to have the highest and shortest, or lowest. The enemy also debuffs your status. But if it's bacteria, should I go to the emergency? I was even thinking about that because yesterday it was really bugging me at night. Or can I just schedule a doctor in like 1 or 2 weeks from now? Welcome, that's Jake. Hope you feel better soon with your ear. No worries, nothing really serious. Thanks for caring. After 30 years, man. We are not the same. Hey, do you remember that enemy from Scarlet Grace that is on Spiral Tower? The one that looks like a Spectrum holding 2 maces? 2 maces. Can you test on that floor? Of course. Which is that? Gets worse, you go. Bacteria does not go away in its own. It requires of antibiotics. Okay. Maybe I'll go tomorrow because it's bugging me. Spiral Tower. Enemy from Scarlet Grace. There's the giant bug. What else? It's like a Spectrum holding 2 maces. Do you remember the stage it is? You got an ad while I were reading? While I was reading your messages. What have I said? I was just saying that I don't remember the enemy you were talking about. Do you guys get too many ads during my live streams? Grinding Spiral. Ah, welcome, Mumu. No! We are testing the new information. Probably 150? 150. Hey, dog is a man of taste. I like Rock Bouquet as well. Yeah, I do too. Ah, yeah, that's the guy. But don't this guy uses that blunt attack? Cannot use this formation here. It's blunt. It's not elemental. That's why you cannot use this skill. This character for test. Having auto copy. But there are fire enemies. Ah, you are right. There are fire enemies. Do they also use the same skill? They have Crimson Flare that has double elements. Let's test this out. Having out. YouTube Premium gang here. Hooray. Oh, that's nice. I actually still don't have YouTube Premium. Ah, these enemies have delay. Oh! Use normal attacks then. Oh my gosh. They even missed the attack. Is this a ult that I even evaded? Do you lose that revenue if they have you to premium? No, no, I got it. They pay. It's kind of like Spotify. They pay you some cents, but they do. They spread the revenue when people with YouTube Premium watch. It's much better than just a normal ad. Hitwin just has lower chance of landing. Oh, cannot consider this skill then. My characters are unequipped. They are SS styles, I know, but they are release date characters. Ah, this is even worse. This is even worse, guys. So if you use YouTube Premium and you watch my videos, every time there was supposed to be an ad, YouTube will pay me. And if you guys want to know, let's see how much I earn from general YouTube Premium. Let's see from review. From New Building Review. Yeah, New Building Review has 1,000 clicks. 1,091. I earned $6. And how much was from YouTube Premium? Go more. Here, look, 52 cents from YouTube Premium, 80.7% of the total. 91% was just normal people, non-YouTube Premium views. But 8% of that whole value was made from YouTube Premium. It's kind of like Spotify. $6 6 days ago. Yeah, it's actually even a very good value for a review video. Let me see the other banner review. Because there's also some calculations made based on how much time people actually spent in the video. New silver banner review. Has a little less views, but still close to 1,000. Or, yeah. And how much it was from YouTube Premium? $7.6. It's usually around 8%. Highest I saw was 12. Yeah. Highest I saw was 12. This is so good to know. We'll keep this in mind. I'm aware. Watch time is a huge factor. Exactly. Watch time. But in my metrics, 30-minute video with 1,000 clicks will net me 5 USD. If the watch time is good. Attacks. Also, hence why the channel mostly survives via donations, because how many reviews do I have per month? It's also paid together with the monthly system. I have to make calculations about all the bills and stuff that I have to pay. Like I said, just the rent here is like 40% of the monthly goal. It's just for the rent. And both together, the rent and the health plan. Let me do some calculations here. Considering the losses on the transactions and all the things. $500 USD just for the rent and the health plan. Around that. 500 USD of the goal is just for the health plan and the rent. Is this new Enya is coming out in global soon, Cher? I don't know. We don't know yet because she's a Christmas themed style. They may just release it next week, but they can still skip her. Let's go back here. I was running the Rising Phoenix CX formation, and I won on a third run of the Diamond Dust. This still looks like the best way to test. But those are the prices, bills I have. Nothing else comes close to this. Like, food does not even reach 300 USD. Not even close. But rent and health plan is pricey in Brazil. It's like that. Some stuff are way pricier than others. Way pricier. I just want one more Diamond Dust. So that I have 3 volleys. It uses rainstorms with much more chance. It's probably like, I don't know, not really the same values for each type of attack. Rainstorm has like, I don't know, 30% chance to happen. Diamond Dust is just 10% or something. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to record the damage moo because I want to test the mitigation from the new formation. Eikai did some tests, but I did mine as well and they were inconclusive. He says that it's 50%, but if it was 50%, the value would be a little different. Firebringer has a double element skill? No. Slash is not mitigated by the new formation. Diamond Dust is really hair, man. Really hair. Is it even 10%? Just happening. And it was 6,060. I think we still have to find another value that is lower than this, because my lowest one was 5,700. Nah, it's already okay. From Rainstorm, the lowest value was 4,700, and the biggest was 5050. The one that I noted. So that's good enough. I heard that in LA or New York, the rents are also extremely pricey on the US. Is that right? Hello, Lubonox. Welcome. Water Dragon is very strong. Oh, no, this is just testing something here. You already have the runs. Let's go and switch for the formation. You were giving a look on the two frontal characters, but mostly just Genie. She's on the top. Now I have to look on Genie. It's very expensive in New York City. I see. Genie will be on the top now because you can pay attention to her. How much is a rent in New York? New Year. A lot of gentrified neighborhoods for the rich. Ah, I see. Not many places to build, right? See that the rainstorm now was 1117. Diamond dust, nice. It was 3059. Ah, that is strange because 3059 can still lead to half of 6060. Let's run a little more of this. Maybe it's really 50%, and I don't know why it's just called extreme. Yeah, rent in New York City is gigantic. Small apartment goes for 2Ks for a single bed and bath. Whew. The average rent is 3.8K. Ew. How can people survive with that, right? Oh, they have different standards as well, right? Okay, I can join in. What are we trying to test specifically? The formation mitigation, Doug. Because Akai said it's 50%. But I was running some tests and it felt like it was 45% mitigation instead. I don't know. I wanted to be sure because I was planning a video on one fight to showcase this formation. This is one of the formations that we're going to use for a long time. Doug is here, he can test. Single element or double element? Both. I'm testing Rainstorm and Diamond Dust. He tested both as well. Random question, is Sinon still viable? Playing around Ice OG teams? With OG teams? Yeah. Doug loves testing. He really does. But there's also strange stuff happening. Did you saw that Genie took like more damage now? It was 1.7 thousand, no? When the character dies, it took more damage or no? Because that will lead to very different runs and very different tests. Was that the amount of damage? Let me see. I'm having to rewatch my stream. Yes, 1.7 thousand Rainstorm. But did the enemy self-buff it? No, this was a Squall. It was a Squall. No, not Rainstorm. It's different. It has similar animation. That's why I got confused. Once you establish that, you have more options for the double element. Yeah, it's easier for single element, but the enemy never uses Diamond Dust. New York City has some of the highest rent in the US. I see. What about Hollywood? Shouldn't that be super pricey as well? See, now it's gonna work with 4 news too. But I don't know, maybe 4 news is enough for you. Especially because he gives you defenses. You like Sinon is not required anymore. Oh, not using this. Ah, Diamond Dust, but she's dead. It seems like everyone takes around the same type of damage. Has to use a skill. The average rent in Hollywood is 2.6K. Very close to New York. No, not really, because some people said that it's 2,000, but Emerald Mara said that New York is 3.8. Ah, Genie's dead again for the run. 30-30. Nah, guys, it has to be 50%. Just because of Rainstorm alone. It's the damage variation that made me think about something else. Earth asking elemental resistibility share. Yes, exactly. Because look, we were taking around 4,739. So you cut that by 50%. And then you cut that again by 50%. That leads you to 1.184. That's what we are getting here. It's just that this game has very strange values, sometimes calling it extreme, sometimes calling something else. And the Diamond's Dust was doing 6,060, and then it was cut by 50%. And that leads into 30-30. That's exactly how much we got. Just have to accept that this is the value. Because large is 35, maybe extreme is 50. And that's it. Just accept. Seems like Floor 160 have a lot of double elements. This is a Ruin Minions fight. But I feel like we don't need to go more than that. I'll wait for Doug tasks and I'll do some Remembrance fight. But the task I just did here concludes what Akai tested as well. Akai said it was 50% damage reduction, and it is. If it's double element, it's a 75% damage reduction. It's just like casting Shirei damage reduction part inside the formation. So that's really awesome if the enemy uses double elemental attacks. That's not something that happens every day though. Need more juice? You want Goddess so bad? Oh yeah. Today's not like every day. Today's Saturday. Welcome. There's a Bon Jovi song Saturday Night. Maybe what? Saturday Night. I don't know if this song is called Someday I'll Be Saturday Night. I like this song. I'm feeling like a Monday, but someday I'll be Saturday night. Yeah, I kind of like Bon Jovi. Goddess is good, yes. And Sin's a fan, so he's gonna confirm, of course. Welcome, Victor. How are you doing? Remember that damage has 5 different RNG values around average, but I'm not sure if it's the fact. Yeah, it's -5 up to +5%. So that's a variation of... Actually, no, -4 to +4. And you still have to count for the 0. That's what I got from JP players. Can I do the S's Word challenge now? I have silence now, but silence will not help much. Are you gonna pull for Hawk in the end? Sure. I am already pulling. Yeah, damage variance. Pulled 2 men from the recent banners. Very sad. Great, Albert. No girl. But you got... Well, great, Albert. You spread your resources then? None of these cards can counter besides robbing. If there was another one, I could include silence. But adding silence to this team would not make much difference. We have lots of damage reduction from these characters. If I went to replace one of them, all of them decreases damage. Rock decreases damage, Anya decreases damage, Katarina decreases damage, Monica decreases damage. Robin counters. It's not much to do here. Best of luck, hopefully you don't have to pity. Thanks, Victor. I have 7,000 coins so far. As Quinn says, hey, Cher, I haven't played in like half a year. Are the most of the styles from 6 months ago just bad now? Yes. If you're talking about 6 months ago from Joe, half anniversary timeline, well, she's still good and some of those styles can still be used, but they are now subpar in most situations. Robin needed more status. It's not the first one to die though. It's usually someone else. One of the styles I remember from when you stopped playing was Let's Paint Gustav. Is like that bad? Yes. Now he's not using it anymore. Maybe on Remembrance fights if you don't have anything else, but no, it's more than 6 months then. There is a banner that allows you to summon for reruns from December up to December. Up to February. And there's some good stuff to get. There's a video of mine talking about the ones that are good. If you want to check. Now we even need more defense boost. Yes, we do. We started bad with poison. You have PTSD from leveling up Let's Paint. Oh man, yeah. Manually, right? Check all of your anniversary videos, that's what you usually do. Thanks, Esquane, thank you. So, you are one of those gacha players that comes back on anniversaries? I heard that that's actually pretty common. Many players come back on anniversaries to actually have lots of free stuff, play the game. And then they drop it again. And wait for the next anniversary. Poison again. Ask Quincy, exactly, I came back by accident. I was playing other gachas, but they got boring and you missed SaGa. Ah, tell me the games that you were playing, just for curiosity. How many turns will this take? Is it even possible? Globonox says, Square Enix is doing evil style deflation, so styles got pretty much deflation after 6 months. Barely uses styles now, enemy was too strong. Yeah, you were right, it's just gacha way of things, I don't know. There's not much you can do. Doug was saying the other problem with this formation is that the Dragon Column attacks are going to hit 3 people along with the taunt. You're talking about the Megalith Dragon? I'm not gonna use the Megalith Dragon, we're talking about the Water Dragon test. Party are also trying to catch up with JP, adds a lot to the power creep and short lives of styles. That is totally true. Totally true. Sadly, because we have to keep releasing new styles and they are skipping the bad ones, we don't have time to breathe. And the time that we were running the good styles were during the bad banners release, but now a good style into another good style into another good style, they are short-lived. Information we are using is having 3 people hit when he targets Robin. Ah, you were talking about this one. Ah, okay. I thought you were talking about the tasks. But it's 0 RNG with Monica. That keeps my sanity. We will need them to rip the band-aid and catch up us with JP. Because you are saving gens, right? Mumu started a plan of skipping global banners so that they can save for JP banners. I mean, Emerald Beyond banners. Yeah, not enough gens makes it really difficult to decide if pool or not. I feel like they're starting to do that because they want to reduce the predictability of banners. That is normal. Actually, much more normal than you think. I just want the power creep to shield. I think catching up is making worse. You know what, Mumu? I hate to be a pessimist, but we are going through no going back era. It only gets worse from now on. I saw Liz new style on JP. Yeah, we can even discuss that. It is ridiculous already. They will just corner themselves eventually. It's the same thing that I felt with Brave from Cheer. Have you seen the newest Liz on JP? She's not even that great, but she has a way to give defense up 15 times in a row to the party. Defense up, the permanent buff. Let me even open her here. We can even check this out in a few. But this is a bad sign, a really bad sign. Let's go there. We can go back to the fight a little later. Look, what happens with Liz? What have they done to this character? I don't think they even have her as a high reward character, but look. That's not the right Liz, though. Is this the right Liz? That's not the right list. Not the one I'm talking about. Oh, wait, I just switched the list version here. They will show the older lists in the end. I think this is the list then. Yeah, this is the new list. They don't even have her as a very important character, but look what they did here. This is what scares me. Where is it? Ah, I cannot be crazy. I saw. There's a character that gives 5% defense up every turn. So we're back to the Living Woods again. Yeah, defense up 15 times. Where are we getting ridiculous amount of power crit? Yeah. What kind of enemies do you have to face? They will have attack boost that is kind of a countermeasure. Or was it Suginus? Maybe I'm just confusing stuff. Let me see if it's Suginus. I may just be confused at this point. Strongest ranking. Is it Enya kills Piper? Welcome. Didn't know you were here. Is it Enya? Katarina. Let me see if it's... Ah, yeah. You are right. It's Enya. It is Enya. They don't have the new Enya yet here. I'm not seeing Enya here. Obi says it's Enya. Okay, JP players can tell me more about. The cat's the best unit. So you knew Enya. It's not that she's good, but that's the problem then. Yeah, let's see if it's Enya. Yes, it's Enya. Sorry, it was not Liz. Here. It's better to check the passive itself. On the start of a turn, look. Start of a turn gives a heat up of 20% damage increase. Permanent, of course. Up to 20 times. She's going to give you 400% damage increase for everyone in 20 turns. Of course, 20 turns can seem like a lot. I don't know how the fights are now, but who knows? Doc says Lolo in his own cheer. That's what I'm talking about. Lolo, the best unit. There's so many effects in the cat passives that it's hard to understand. Look here. Grants defense up 5% to all allies. Limit of 20 times. 20 small defense ups. Buffs all status by 25%. 14 times, and also increases the ailment resistance by extra large 14 times. And then on turn 15 onwards, she will be buffing the same value and then the same ailment resistance. But what is the difference then? What is the difference between these two? Extra large 14 times. Increases all positions extra 9. Doesn't seem that there is a difference. The first one triggers 14 times and the other ones on turn 15 onwards, but it's just the same values. I'm not seeing anything different. Increases the strength, stamina, attacks, the agility, intelligence, spirit, love, and charisma of all allied survivors. 20 turns, what is this Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom? Yeah. Eat Crab, Polka, Jolene, Shrey. All the protagonists. It's like the first Misty, and we also never used it. No! Misty was to herself. It was not to the whole party, my friend. But I'm seeing that it's a little too much. Like 25% defense ups. It means... What this means is not really just about the character. It means that the enemies are going to have even more heat ups every turn. And the only way to break it, it's just by casting either more defense ups or even more defense boosts. And we are already casting like 12 defense boosts stacked in a fight or something. Game will get harder and the boss from Remembrance SaGa 3 is just much stronger. So in one way, you are looking on the game from the future. Yes. But what can they do to counter so many defense ups and defense boosts? Just give more hit ups to bosses and more defense boosts or more attack boosts to the NSL. I don't even know where they place this character. I know, it's a character that takes 20 turns to be ready. Okay, I know. But the sign of 20 defense ups looks strange. I was even checking, it was fun. I was talking about Nadart in my newest video about the new ads, viewer medals. And there's this skill called Gallantry. Remember this skill when we had some more balance in the game? You had to spend 3 LP to cast 1 heat up of medium effect and 1 heat up of defense of 10% as well. Oops, sorry. 1 heat up and 1 defense of both 10%. You had to spend 3 LP. That's long gone, man. It's long gone. Next box's new ability increases ailment infliction when attacking. Yeah, they will increase the ailment chances. They will probably create an ailment chance buff or something. Or guaranteed IQ attacks like 7 heroes and yeah, of course. If I don't get harder and the units don't get better, they will need to think more like horizontal versus vertical. Yeah, damage will be more like vertical. Damage is easier to power creep, but this type of things are harder, man. When they start to go too far, when talking about defenses mechanics, it can get super confusing. The OG Hardy Wallop passives. Hardy Wallop are terrible. What if the tier is still the same? It's horizontal. But let me see where the Xenia is placed here, because I don't know if they added her to the tier list. Because her placement still depends on the length of fights and all. It's probably not tier 0, because for then, tier 0s are a character that already can implement their strategies on first turns. Yeah, she's not even here. Maybe she's not added yet, because where is she? She would have been at least a tier 1, I guess, or tier 2. I don't know, man. It's not even here. Summer is, but she's not here. I think they haven't added to the tier list yet. They are still evaluating. They make it so that you need styles to clear. Yup. Just remember it's a game, a live service game. Of course. But you are more used to this than I seem because you play MMOs. They eventually get like 60 buffs to a character, right? Not all, but some. But I mean, how do you counter 25% defense ups? Anyone from JP can tell me how are they receiving this style? OB and... who else was saying? Chaos Piper, can you tell me how the JP community is receiving this new Enya? Banner is already... the banner is a whole month long. This is the banner. Ihachi, Liz, and Enya. They are still evaluating, I guess. Enya is a jackpot. Strong support in long-term battles. Buffs become more powerful as turn passes. Maximum effect after 20 turns. But they say jackpot. Jackpot is the best one then, I guess. Many Chini defense ups will not make her a good style. But that's exactly why I was asking you, Flux, but seems like it is. They just said jackpot. Remember when they had the anniversary live stream and got pretty scared because of the amount of dislikes? Oh, really? Copy the JP version? Jackpot? What is the best one? Jackpot or Big Wing? I don't know how they translate this. Jackpot is here. Win is here. Super Jackpot is a must-have. Kihachi is on win only, but then big win. What do big win means? It's translated with two different results. Let me see the original version. I think you can see the original version text by just... Oh. Ah. This, and then this. Anya has the same grade. Yeah, same grade as Akihachi. Yeah, they call her Onihachi in JP, yeah, sim. They need to hurry up and run bait banners with the two blunt units. How you think? The number of dislikes were pretty similar to the amount of likes, but I don't know how it is now. But they say that the JP community is much more vocal for any games. And that's actually good, because it's a way to see if the game is moving through the right directions or not. Copy running the scripts to see the dislikes on YouTube. Yeah, running the new buttons. Add-ons, right? I'll just remind you this is the anniversary time. Yeah, the anniversary time should have stronger styles, but if they got too many dislikes, I don't know what it is. It seems like the JP community didn't like that they didn't have a new story mode. And Kawazu-san is working on the story mode. Highly compatible with bosses that have many forms, require many turns, such as the Death Battle. Probably a new fight that we don't have, of course. People want to get Ihachi, then Enya, then List. The order of preference. But here there's also a lot of favoritism. Where Onihachi ranks tier 1. Some people want tier 0. Where Enya ranks, most want her to be tier 1, not tier 0. Liz, it's not even close. That's interesting, because it seems like there is more people thinking that Kihachi should deserve a 0 tier, and then Enya, not as much. Nobody calls her Onihachi, it's just Google Translate bad romanization of kanji. They call her Kihachi as well in JP? I don't know. Already now you're going to worry about the others. You see, the game in JP are anniversary. Yes. You are hacking the YouTube site? You learned it with Tsuna. But I was not just saying that Anya as a character is, I don't know, so good. I don't even know how JP is dealing with content right now. But I just saw that having 20 different subs could be a bad sign. Red flag. It means that enemies get heat ups every turn as well. That is a very boring mechanic, to be honest. I don't really like that enemies are getting heat ups every turn. It was like a band-aid to fix the amount of defense mechanics that they allowed us to stack. It's a band-aid. But it does make sense that enemies will get stronger as time passes. Yeah, they can get raged because you are hitting them. You're really worried you might try to... No, never. Told you that I'm never gonna play the game 2 times. I'm very honest about this. I don't want to play this game 2 times. It will bug my head. After 20 turns, like 1 Impress skill tree. I don't know if that's that broken. You're saying that it's like 1 of Impress skill tree? How much will it be? 20 stacks of this. %64 mitigation. Yeah, but we were just talking about the defense ups. Doesn't seem that much, right? We were just talking about the defense ups. She probably has more than just that. The heat ups can get to 200 to 400. Imagine you give all of this and then you use Liz Dragon's Blessing as well. Their Dragon's Blessing does not stack, it's guard up. Ah, it's Xenia, it's not Liz. Ew. Ah, but she has that inheritance from the Christmas style. Luminous Blessing, right? She'll probably have to use Luminous Blessing 3 times of 25%. 20 stacks of 5%, it's a little over 50%, you think. I did the math here. It's 64% mitigation. 66% mitigation, sorry. 66% mitigation. She'll be a good 4 formation we just got. Yeah, yeah. That's like 3 styles from now. 3 styles. But then okay, it's just that so many stacking things. I don't know. I mean, when things start to be like that, you can already see that 1 year from now they will get worse. And how would that be? How they sell a character that is even better for longevity after the Xenia? They will increase the defense up to 10%? Will they increase the heat up to 30%? What would they do? When you see a broken character, you have to think about how would they sell an even broker character, even more broken. They will find a way. They have to. People cannot be using the same style all the time, right? 6 months is a long time. Yes, indeed. Every 6 months there's a massive spike, right? Yeah, because it lands into anniversary and half anniversaries. Does that more chases? Yeah. I am okay with the way they handled the debuff meta. Because many enemies just will remove debuffs by the end of turn, so they can keep selling and making different debuffers that they know how to stop them. But the defense boost meta was handled poorly, in my opinion. Another poison. Because it's just about, you know, making them have more heat ups, more attack boosts. Then it becomes norm. All fights have that thing. I use it overdrive with the carrots in the wrong turn. That's why my Katarina doesn't have her skill available. Speaking of spiked signs for me to get back to 14 so I can spike your item level. I didn't know that you were a high-end player, Sin. Beauty makes me feel better about enemy inflicting ailments. You pulled it for her, right, Moo? That's nice. You Flux says, this game revenue is based on many banners with fast, super fast power spikes. That's how they make so much money in GP where collectors are common. You were right, New Flux, but also a game that has many styles of the same character also makes them make a lot of money. In global, we don't have as much collectors, for sure. Well, got us, but glad you got beauty too. Very useful, I'm sure. Ah, no. Bad run. Let me run Barbara in the Spear Remembrance. 10 years, but that's a lot of time to do anything. Other thing. Mid-core player. 10 years. I think Duzzy also played Final Fantasy 14. Who else here played for Final Fantasy 14? Just for curiosity. Should I replace anyone with Barbara? I really don't know. I need another 5,000 gens to be on the safe to PT4 goddess. You don't play Final Fantasy 14? Mumu and Maromera. Should I chase silence? Your medals is 10,000. I say no, Mkalio. Say no. Knowing how they release another overpowered OG meta style, I would say no. Barber is super good for Megalith. Do not chase silence. Natalie? That I don't know if I need her healing. I didn't train her skills, but it doesn't really matter. I don't even think I trained her status. She's just gonna use the same skill over and over again. Yeah, I didn't train her. Whoa! That's very far from the current ones. I may do some trick. You cleared through Remembrance. Yeah, yes, I did. I just wanted to see if it would be even easier. This team will make the fight easy. I'm sure. She also heals a little, right, Influx? She heals a little, no, she heals a small effect, no? Yeah, small effect. That she can replace Natalie for sure. Still out, guess. With this complex styles, I guess Square Enix wants to create real-time arena for PvP in the Glon. No, they're not gonna release that. But now imagine playing JP having to understand all the new styles in the meta because they are in Japanese. It's just one enemy. One enemy, then I have to use Mikhail. They have a squad that is UniverSe's single target. I'm gonna replace T260. Oops. Don't really need to train on her skills because look, what can she do? Violet Ray is not made for damage, and leveling up will not affect the performance. Okay, love, extra will. It is better to give extra will. There's one Barbara that I don't have, right? The one that has the BP gains. Adding PvP can make this game more competitive. They will never do that. Can we PT the other Barbara? I want to check this out. The Barbara that gives 4 BP. The Selector. Let me train more in Mart's users because I still have to clear this. Imagine a PvP fight with all the chains and buffs, debuffs popping up. It happened on Brave Frontier, the game I played. There were way too many things popping up as well. Forget about PvP, Lobonox. They will never add such a thing. I know, they already said that even. Never. You can turn those off now in GP, right? The pop-ups? I heard. Ah, wrong setup. If we got a PvP mode, it would definitely bring a low max impress. Dudley says, I heard your name, but I'm going back to Shin Megami Tensei. Definitely check out on Barbara testing on Monday. Oh, you are playing Shin Megami Tensei Revenge? Vengeance, right? Hope you're enjoying. I want to play that as well, just won't be able to play anytime soon. I mentioned you because of the Final Fantasy 14. You have played that game, right? You enjoyed 11 more than 14. I think you told me once. Yeah, there's way too many pop-ups. Yeah, makes sense they will remove this. You already know that the characters have their passives and all. Bring a full party of parry styles. Imagine. Oh, my back. Yeah, Barbara already getting some some status. But I don't wanna, you know, worry anyone. I'm just saying that eventually power creep will become very nasty. We can still have a good game to play for 1 year and a half. From 1 year and a half, I don't know anymore. Let's have fun while we last. And support skills be parried. They can, right? They can. Parry for hours. This won't die, but you won't win as well. Ah, you can bring a poison unit. And think about other stuff, but this will never happen. It's a waste of time to think about something that will never happen. I wanted to test a new squad for Firebringer as well. Uni. Anyone here still haven't beat the Firebringer fight? We still have a squad named Firebringer. You haven't tried? Uni would be a key character for that fight. Here. I used the Romancing Saga 3 styles, yeah, remember? Real PvP won't ever happen, but I can see then letting you make defense teams that others can fight. Could be fun. Could be interesting, yeah. The PvP will never happen. Totally sure. What is the boss week 2 again? Slash in? Slash? Just slash. Well, we can bring in Yukihachi. Of course, right? Yeah, I feel like we'll be okay to bring the Yukihachi. People pulled it for the Yukihachi. A lot of people did. Such an amazing banner. But who'll be our buff breaker though? Hannibal again? Selma? Selma has Blunt and Pierce. That's a pretty different combination. Silver as a debuffer. Nah, if we're going to go for the full code squad, let's bring 4 news then. Let's make fun. Silver, Cornelius, Katarina. Imagine bringing Leon. Cornelius plus Kihachi. Yes, he's already here. It's overkill, guys. This is totally unnecessary. This is gonna be a joke. Full joke. Which other style could we bring here as the last? Ah, Beauty. I said Beauty. Beauty is not cold, but whatever. A buff breaker could be interesting. Yeah, I don't have a buff breaker here, right? My newest buff breaker should be Honeyball, I guess. Who else? If I had Selma, she would fit. J-Mew has 3-star as well. About Sirius, I don't have Sirius. Hard you can buff break. He's a little old now, but what can I do? Paul's again, but Paul's in the selector. No, he's not on selector. Who is on selector is Zasper. Everyone got her. I mean, hope everyone got her. I'm gonna run Asper because she's famous. Not everyone went for Paulus, but you can get the Halloween Asper with the tickets, and she was a character I recommended. So that is okay. All of the attacks are at least elemental based. We can run the new formation for fun. You have enough power as well. We're going to stay in the front line. Cards that have lower will. Or just debuffers, but they don't have any difference in speed, right? No, no differences in speed. Just more will. If that's the case, Kihachi can take more. Don't know if Silver has too much will. Katarina has much less. Kihachi and Katarina in the front, then. Information is good in the chart yet? It's good. A full fire elemental staff. A cold elemental spear. But I have to change some equipments, of course. I'm using so many characters that are strong to slash already. You just need extra blunt resistance now. We need to resist stuff, especially fire, slash, blunt. This is not really good for this character. Steers down, gives sun. Extra heat. Yeah, he's the only one that needs slash. So he's going to use the silver glove. That is such a good equipment anyway. Or slash. Great. I don't know if this is good, man. Remedian dress, much better. Just weak to sun. That will be okay. I don't know if there's more sun or shadow in this fight. I think there's more sun and shadow, right? Is there even shadow? I don't think so. So let me switch this out then. Sun. Emperor's gold helmet. Don't remember much sun. I mean, yeah, much shadow. On the start of the fight, there's some cold and all. Silver Dragon Breath gives defense up. I never tested Vandalize, but I don't know if this will do more damage. Not using Code Kihachi. You're right. I have to change this out. Since there's 4 news here, right? Code Kihachi. With a new inheritance. I feel like with this squad we can totally nuke super fast. Like even the 3 HP gouges of the end will be totally nuked. But so if that's the case, we could run something extremely offensive like the Great Ranger's formation. Yeah, like this. Debuffers on the agility slot. Let's do it for fun first. This will be your first try. This will be my first try. First real try. Fully Knucker team. Hateful Dual Blade will totally kill the enemy. No questions asked. You got Goddess on 11 Moochies. Nice. For Fold Vortex, we'll use it on... Not for Fold Vortex. Water Fan Flow, we'll use it on Kihachi. This is not gonna work. We're just gonna deplete the HP gauge. Yeah. EGM is so good, it is a good one. But using the newest Kihachi being better, Neoflux, because I still have the overdrive, right, for the end. That's okay. I will just save it for later. Silver is a debuffer here as well. Ah! Confusion? But not on Silver? It's not the 7 Heroes fight. It's not. Didn't bring Bione, it was not the whole point. It was not really the whole... yeah, part of it. But if I bring Bione, she cannot buff break the boss. Who else would I remove? Katarina? Everyone got confused easily. This Firebringer still has high speed. Beauty also fixed the problem with speed, right? I have to remove Katarina then. And bring Beauty. Yeah, back to the old plan. Borneus, Kihachi, and Silver together are already very good. Oh, it didn't finish? Thought it would finish. Didn't need buff break if you're going to nuke. But can it become dangerous later? She's going to use first Fighting Spirit for 4 turns only. Not a time yet then. What's the best thing for Hawk? Best thing for Hawk? I don't understand that question. Hawk is a standalone unit. These for fights where you get confusion again. Silver doesn't get confused. Hawk is a character that you use when the enemy attacks too much. The other companions will be more about stage by stage. Maybe change the formation? The elemental formation? Would that work? Because all the attacks have at least the elemental. And this formation also gives will. And like I said, the one that needs higher will is Katarina and Kihachi. Yeah, let's just test this out before we change the whole squad. Now she totally needs 8-fold wall blade. Whatever, no one's going to attack. Turtle formation, why? Almost couldn't. All Firebringer attacks have at least fire. I mean, at least one element. Still get stunned. The old problems. The old problems are still here. The only fast buff breaker is Slim Robin. The one that I have, I don't know if there's another. Probably forgot if there's another. That's a turn 4. Silver would totally rock on this turn. Why is she here? She's not attacking, right? But I just want to see something. If we get to a point where Kihachi can nuke 4 turns in a row. Like, we will need to deal with the last form. The second farm has 3 HP gauges. No, just 2 as well. Okay. Who's the healer of the party? It's the healer. Characters self-heal when they land weak attacks though. This version has a counter, yes, in Kalil. It does. And it's kind of strange, sometimes it's every 3 turns, sometimes it's not. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Silver has 1 LP. That was not cool of you. Silver is not a good one for this fight. Or maybe don't use the second skill. I don't think this is the run. It will be. You will understand why. This is why. You skip all turns now. I should actually waited with the hatch and not use the skill in order to try to skip all the other form turns, but I can use her skill now and try to skip the other turns later. Yeah, very good turn. At least it was on key hatch. Now I can use her OG. This Fierce Fighting Spirit skill. Turn 8. I wanted to use this skill in the other turn. It is what it is. Welcome, Hocto. All deflects? Not because of the indirect one. Haha, didn't manage to counter me. Silver will probably kill. Oh, not yet. Okay, I can use her skill to get OG every turn then. Asper's gonna die. Oh, I already used the skill. My bad. I can actually save VP here and use Dual Lightning Blade. Even target the Leva thing. Save, Silver, save. I've been to see the Foo Fighters today. They were great. Oh, really? I like Foo Fighters. That is great. That's because you want. Oh no, Laceration went on the Leva thing. My bad. Yeah, and she doesn't chase when I target. Forgot. Totally new flux. Too late. Chat delay. I think Silver may still kill because this is an even turn. Yeah, it did work. Imagine this turn we have both Kihachi and Silver. Imagine the damage. Would have thought by now Firebringer would have been a piece of this. But there are many people that haven't beat him yet, I guess. Also, guys, if anyone wants to support the channel, we are trying to reach our midterm goal to pay some very important bills this week. So, if you want to help, you can use the link on the description. Your donation will appear on the top with a message if you want so. But if you can't, don't worry, just click the like button as always. I don't know how many likes we have so far, but I'll be checking. 15. Thank you. Last form, a full dual blade. Now this is a very good turn for Silver, so it's over. Ha! Just Kihachi alone will do this. Yes! The third form you cannot nuke like this with just one. But that was because of our news. A real run here could have something else. Instead of Esper, it will be Ocelus. The newest Ocelus, of course, with Rising Nova will be much better. This one here just has status buffs, but also buff break. Just chase it instead of just nuke it. Yes, that's the game we have right now. Multiple attacks. Multiple attacks. At least this formation allowed us to have some will to not get inflicted with ailments super fast. Decreased the damage by so much, only Esper was in the verge of death. Could use Barber instead of Esper and have heals all day. Yes, Barber can also buff break. Forgot. She won't get hit. Will trigger everything, right? Just don't have a good spear, but whatever. She doesn't need to do damage. How much that would change? I feel like it's worth testing. It's made for these fights that switch different HP gauges and you can cast way too many stuff. She also buffs status, no? I'm not mistaken. No, she She does. She does. I didn't inherit her Dark Wash. Oh. Forgot. Octa says, I wanted Gray and Sif from these banners, but they both ended up being the last one to drop from the banner. So did you have to pity both, Octo? Sorry to hear that. Do you think that the skill that Barbara has that increases her BP gains is useful, Neo? From the past version? I don't know if you can get that worn up in the selector. I'll see later. Since I got the character, may as well use it, right? Your other buff break is cheaper. Which other? Stardust. But I don't have that one amplified yet. But that is truth. Same Stardust from Honeyball. Oh! We didn't kill? You. What is it happening? Because I remember that Kihachi can deplete the whole gauge, no? Or was it half gauge back then? Anyone remembers? Thought it was full gauge. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, my memory is terrible. Only one weak defense down. At least it's still working. Depends on how much defense is down you got. Yeah, but if we could do it easily back then. Ah. Silver has good agility and she's not attacking before Firebringer. Of course, Firebringer has action order buffs. Bad RNG. This first part I had, it was like only 3 weak defense downs. Octa says, I think I got Sif on 14,000 medals and Grey on 15,000, but I did one extra summon on Sif banners so that I could PT a style for inheritance. Ah, for 1,000, for 3,000. But you know what, the selector? No. Did you use all your selectors already? Because this is the same list, no? 3,000 may be a little more than you think. Unless you already used all of your tickets. It would depend on the speed of the skills of Silver. Which one is faster? So that she can debuff. Same list, yeah. Now 3000 doesn't feel so cheap anymore if you can use that list. Oh, most of it was page ends. See. Why did I use this skill again? Okay, Dark Wash already helps. Oh, what? She got confusion. Silver was debuffing, I used a Dark Watch? Crazy. Hey, Kai, welcome. We're talking about you, I was testing the formation again. I wanted to be full sure because I was still so confused about the extreme value of the formation, meaning 50%. Don't need to use any skills. The first turn is all about Kihachi. But I'm gonna pay 1000 gems to get another selector probably. But not more than that. Have to attack with silver this time. At the pass will be nice here because it is fast. Can use Floral Dance to apply the evasion so that we don't get confused. What makes you doubt it? Because Extreme was never 50% in anything in this game. Still managed to confuse me. The other formations don't have Extreme. I also did run some tests when you were running as well, but it just didn't make sense. Floral Dance is only self-evade, yeah. Yeah. You are right. It's hard to believe, I never thought it would be 50% as well. Yeah, it's so hard to believe, man. Even the Tiger's Cave says extra large, very large damage reduction, and it's 50%. That never makes sense in this game. Could kind of get the logic being that it's this elemental specific reduction. I don't know, but then it's 50%. Because the Tiger's Den formation actually casts a defense boost on you. That's different. This one casts something else that I don't understand. Makes sense through when the game is wanting you to have 95% plus to survive nowadays. The game already knows that you need at least 90%. Then they keep increasing from that. First, trying real hard to avoid Gray. Why do we took so much damage, guys? That was a lot. Times when something specific, the value is a bit higher, like cold attack boost. Sure, strike. Yeah. The attack boost is different from defense boosting values. Ah, it was 2 hits, yeah. He got stunned. But do you remember, Neoflux, if you could finish with Kihachi in the start? Because what has changed? We got higher status. There's some time missing. Much higher status than release. Which task we can boss with Goddess? Ermlini, I think the Arsenal fight is weak to Sun. No, Heat, I guess. The Earth Dragon is weak to Sun. Only rear guard, you were really lucky with defense now procs. Did we use here guard back then? I don't remember anymore. Yeah. This is happening all the time. If at least Barbara will cleanse by the end of turn, right? She doesn't get hit, she cleanses. You were having trouble with Earth Dragon. Earth Dragon gets demolished by her. I feel like it's just about if Silver can go first or not. Looking strategy user here guards with their pin and Kihach. And I see. So we're getting close to the same amount of SGR that we had back then with the... Yeah, makes sense. With the older formation. Your guard focus increases agility for the frontal slots or not? I don't remember. If it does, it's good to have Silver there then. Just need to get past this part. But it seems like it's kinda coded. He will always use the confusion attack. After the stun attack at least. Everyone got stunned and it's over. You will double attack. You guys have so much better memory than I do. Totally forgot that we used here guard focus on that one. I wonder if there's some action order penalty, but I don't think they would not do something like that. No, the other formation that gives agility is here focus EX. Yeah, by 50% even. There is some wheel here and there, but not much. Theoretically, having those two here on these positions would be nice. The buff breaker and the debuffer. Doesn't matter what everyone is using anyway. The only thing said about Barbara is that she cannot stack her passive evasions right. It's just for that turn. What a waste. But we'll heal. We heal back anyway. We got confused again. Too slow. Let me replace Katarina entirely and get Beauty. Beauty increases action order. Inherit fast skill on Silver. Does she have any fast skills? Storm Roar only, right? That uses LP. Yeah. The only one is the Storm Roar attack. This will use her S2, it barely does any damage. Beauty S2, you mean? Or Silver S2? Ah, you're talking about Silver Dragon's Breath, but I was not using it on turn 2. Beauty will have enough speed to use Soryu Elegant Windblade, but that is not a fast skill. There is this small problem. Silver cannot use a skill if you want her to get... Yes, but... The second turn I was actually using her attack. Or maybe just waste some time and doesn't kill Firebringer on turn 1. But let's see this time if it works. You only need Silver to go fast on farm 2. You are right. This one is HP gauge. Five weak defense downs. Only one. That should be enough. Now, Beauty, help me out. I have to use this first before the second skill. Yeah, and Silver went first. Yeah, it's fixed it already. Oh, even chases. Kihachi got confused. You're joking. This formation gives will to everyone. What is going wrong here? And cleans. Damn. This fight's just ridiculous status effects. You need a better debuffer. But Silver debuff at 20% status. And I use a Dark Wash. Just look. Slot number 1 has 50% will. Well, all slots has at least 25% will. Unless I place Kihachi here. Whatever, Fornews doesn't need to do damage anyway. The hell, man. This fight should be much easier now. How many attacks Silver use it? Actually, 5 debuffs copy. 5 debuffs. Because she used it as skill and 4 changes. 25% debuff. Make sure to like the video. Oh yeah, thanks, I said. I need to take a few hits on the first HP bar to build up status element resist. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Not kill it super fast. You can go back to other formation probably. You mean elemental formation? And I had my ailment resistance buff with Beauty as well. No, guys, there's something wrong. Ah, yeah, my bad. She debuffs when using slash attacks, so she was not debuffing as much as I wanted. It would be better to use her skill 1 even. That will add 5% more debuff. Yeah, exactly, Chaos Piper just said. Exactly that. I can increase for a little. Second hit damage block is amazing, right? I don't really need to use Kihachi's Overdrive. If I want, I can just use, for example, Beauty Overdrive with Silver. But then I will not be able to use my Silver Dragon's Breath. I don't mind right now. It doesn't make much an impact. But I'll use Beauty so that I can have my ailment resistance buff and action order buff. Nah, didn't die. Only now. Okay, even better with Dark Wash. Now I will have very high action order. Now I can use my Silver Dragon's Breath finally. I've increased a little more damage. And this is a raw attack. Ah, I just wasted all silver chases. This is turn 4. You know what? She could have done enough damage to even finish this farm. Oh, my bad. Didn't even use her chase, so it was only 10% debuff. Yeah. That's right. Oh my. He called it light servants again? With this damage block, Barber and Beauty actually have a very good synergy, right? Healings for days. Now I'm gonna save Kihachi's H. Wait. This is the second form, right? We can actually use Overdrive with everyone. Lightning Dual Slash. Yes. If everything goes according to plan, I can do this. Ah, I should have used Beauty skill number 2 finally, right? It does give a little more damage. My bad. Dragon's Blessing gives the attack and defense boost, and also endurance and will buff when attacking. That helps. The enemy is already dead. What? No! I thought I was using the OG at skill, man. I used it a wrong skill. I thought I was using Fierce Fighting Spirit. You. On Fight Barber kind of works, yeah. If Barbara does not get hit, she always gets enough BP to keep using buff breaks as well. Some damage. Killed it back. Goodbye. Turn 8. Silver can save. Uni can save her OD. The problem is that Barbara's status buff is wasted here. She buffs on the start of the next turn and then Firebringer removes it all. Everything is removed. Status buffs from Silver as well are removed. Okay, keep casting more of this full damage increase, please. Hihachi didn't chase more because the enemy was already dead. Only the first attack lands. Summon Leva things. And now I have to pay attention, right? Could I use Mirage Dragon Pack here now? Maybe. We've seen some turns. This can be done in 11 turns now, I guess, guys. Ah, that was great. It is going to die. Oh, the lava things are really protecting it. Can't believe we'll have to use another turn. Now she won't have full overdrive in the end. What a waste. Doesn't matter to choose Kihachi, it's better to choose Silver. She charges more of the cold attack boosts. She will have overdrive anyway. Enzo says, got this team except for Barbara. Any good recent replacer? Yes, yes. Honeyball with his buff break should also work. You just need a buff breaker. Aspergal should also work, but we tried and didn't work because of the formation we were using. But Beauty kind of fixes the problem, even if you have to restart a little. At least I'll finish with Silver, because on turn 12, she will have her max potential. Alus and Aslo should be the best ones. Yes. All is not fast, but if you have Bune, Bune is casting action order up. Asper is technically free. Technically free. I'm gonna try our luck with Asper. Okay. It will be over, no matter what. Even without the overdrive from Kihachi that we lost. Went off to eat and come back and you are abusing Firebringer again. Yes. He abused us. He used it as Q to decrease damage taken. Damn. It's not gonna end on this turn then. Either. Or maybe it will still work. Who knows, right? So many damage. Yeah, dead. Not a perfect run. Full of mistakes. But still a fun, fast method to win. 12 turns. Could have been done in 10, maybe. And I don't even have enough for one Muchi. Oh, I'm getting super hungry here. Silver and Fornias are very fun together. They are, Chaos Piper. Super fun. They were in the same banner, even. That's why it's cool to showcase them. Oh, we have to be able to 10-turn him, right? It should be possible because I actually missed it one turn. Arba didn't even use her skills that gives extra evades. Yup, Didn't even use Floral Dance, right? Ah, Violet Ray, you mean. I didn't use Violet Ray. Because it's just for that turn as well, so... much of I need. And she was evading almost all the time. With Beauty, 2 hits are blocked for guarantee even. And the thing is, Barbara will trigger her 50% first. This triggers first, tries to trigger first. If it doesn't trigger, then it takes the first one away. And then Beauty was still giving her damage block, that blocks damage. So even if she could guarantee 2 evasions or blocks, she would still have 2 chances of triggering the 50% part. But there's even more, right? The part where she blocks spells here. Some attacks were spells as well. Not many, but maybe some were. There's no shadow damage here. So Barbara Silver Plus needs the very specific fights for this. People like to use it on fights where there's too many HP gauges. That's why they were able to beat the 7 heroes with Kat, because she was also improving damage. Barbara will be very nice there. Do you guys want to test 7 heroes? I still don't have a good debuffer for 7 heroes, guys. Silver is Barbara plus. Barbara. I see what you guys did. I don't even know where is my squad. If I find it here, we can try for fun. If not, I'll probably end the stream, start another tomorrow morning, because out of nowhere I'm just super hungry. Ah, 7 heroes fight. But who do I replace then? Now it's the 3.5 hour book stream. Tomorrow morning. Well, Barbara does shadow damage only if you use the other skill. I can amplify the skill from Barbara. Who do I replace, New Flux? Jamie will work it well for heroes instead of awesomes. You finish it, New Flux. I said that Jamie will work. It was designed to be a replacement for her. I just cannot pull on this banner again. I have to wait for another replacement. Barbara. Dream Shot can also be amplified, right? Yeah. Such an old skill. Flame Hawk, let me already amplify this. This is a good amplify. Quick spin. It's free. Not that I'm gonna use, but what else? Star, Dust, Barbs. Stardust doesn't have shadow. You got wrecked by random attacks before, so still, but Jamil worked while you lesson. But did you get any bad turn as well, where he was not capable of debuffing much? I still miss a piece. Like, I can use Ellen as a debuffer, but it'll be all about something else. What was that? Son of Ghost ScherBR? Let me see who it was. I can't see yet. Thank you so much, son of Ghost BR. I can't see yet. But thank you. You will need a second debuffer along with Ellen unless you got a very lucky run. I believe so. You cannot see. Yes! Thank you so much, Doug. Now chairs have suns? Well, you know the MK1 exists, right? The MK1 chair still exists. Oh my gosh, the filter is blocking everything. Let me show you the MK1 chair. Let's stop removing the background. It's there, along with some trash, because I still have some stuff. I'm trying to sell most of my trash. I mean, mangas and books. But that is the MK1. Look what the cats did to it. So, this is already the son of MK1, of the original ScherBR. But that is the son of the ghost ScherBR. Could you guys see? I actually was looking on. Yeah, that's the old MK1 chair. Oops. The green screen filter is not perfect unless you use the GPU. That's Uncle Ghost ScherBR. Oh, Doug, thank you so much. Let me thank you properly here. Thanks so much. Let's send some virtual Dougs. I can't send virtual hug anymore. I was banned. I was banned, man. Oh, did they change? No, they banned this emoji for me. I cannot use it anymore. I can give you a hugging face, though. Thank you so much. Let's send thanks and virtual hugs towards Doug, guys. As always, French Towel's here as well. Welcome. Ghost BR is living in share apartment, working. I don't even live in an apartment, so that's not true. You said no, just spin S3 every run and it was fine. He won't remove his own intelligence debuff. You mean the enemy? Ah, okay. Oh, it does not pop up for me, but I typed the whole thing, it works. Oh, it's the same for you. Maybe because we use it too much, we abuse it, the virtual hug emoji. YouTube said, no, these guys are spammers. They're probably spammers. Yeah, I got super hungry now. I am finishing my first banner review. Well, I have to review the character without having them. That happens a lot of the times. So I'll try to release it today. I will go eat because I'm really hungry, man. I didn't have a real lunch today. That's probably the case. So, guys, thanks so much. I will be doing a stream tomorrow by morning and another one by evening. So, I just want to thank you all. Wish you all a good weekend. We'll have more videos today and tomorrow. Sometimes I start streaming later during Saturday because I have to take care of house and stuff. I thought I could take care of stuff soon, but I actually spend a lot of time doing. Great dinner. Thanks, Neoflux. Double stream now. Whoa, tomorrow. Yeah, double stream. I have to do the book. That's what Doug was saying. 3.5 hour stream by the morning. I also have to make a for news showcase video because some people may still want to get for news. Who knows, right? Wish you all to have a great day. So, thanks for staying up to this point. Click the like button before you leave. And great weekend. See you soon. Next video or live stream. Goodbye.